Hey everyone, it's Alicia Atout and welcome back to my universe. It is time for a brand new Q&A today that is coming your way in just a couple of seconds. Now, I love doing these because it gives me a second to take a break from that interviewing role, not have to do any research, just literally chill back, see what you come up with. The questions that I did get were really fun and I'm very excited to dive into them. So before I do, you know the drill, it's time for some shameless self-promo. Like this video, comment on it with any other questions you would like answered in the future and upcoming Q&As because I do plan on doing these bi-weekly. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Every subscription helps me out. It has been growing, like actually growing, which is so fucking exciting for me to see. Excuse my French. So definitely subscribe, and last but not least, hit the notification bell so you get alerts every single time a new video goes live. Now, let's answer some questions. Bobby wants to know if I have any ghost stories to share, and oh my gosh, do I. So there are a couple. There was one time where I was at a friend's house. I was not intoxicated, I was not under the influence, I was not high as a kite, and I am standing there in the kitchen, and I just see this white-looking apparition. Like, it's definitely the outline, I sound insane, but it's definitely the outline of a body just like glitching. And that freaked me out. I can still see it clear as day now, and I'll never figure out who it was, what it was. Well, I know it was a ghost, but anyway, nuts. And then the other thing, and I may have shared the story before, but I was looking for my phone charger. And I knew I just left it somewhere normal, you know, like on the floor or on a shelf or whatever. And I'm looking around for it, and I can't find it anywhere. And after looking for about 20-25 minutes, I go to myself, I'm at my wit's end here. So I literally, as a joke, pull up my mattress, and I look underneath the mattress, and there it is, perfectly wrapped, this long phone cord underneath the mattress. Explain that shit to me. Go surreal. If I could have one superpower, what would that be? Oof, it would definitely be teleportation. I have a lot of people that I love so much that don't live right beside me. And to be able to just snap my fingers or close my eyes and think of somewhere and get there, that's the dream. So teleportation would be number one. If I could choose one other one outside of teleportation, because nothing comes close to that being my number one, it would be telepathy. In my line of work, you have to pretty much read minds, read body language. I'm an empath, so the moment someone's in a room, I can kind of judge their energy levels and their vibes really well. But to be able to read minds, oh my gosh, you think that I'm Nardwuar-esque now? That would take it to a whole other level. This is one that I get literally every day across all of my platforms, and the question is, are you and MJF actually dating? The answer, yes. This one definitely coincides with the last one, as Pyro is asking who asked who out first, Maxwell or myself, because they are a hopeless romantic, which I am big time as well. Now, I'm sorry to say I'm not going to answer this right now, but that is because we plan on doing a video together to tell you our whole story, and I gotta say, our entire story is pretty batshit crazy, just with the fact that we've known each other for close to 8 years, and the way things unraveled, I think has been a true surprise to both of us, a massive swerve in our lives, and I'm very excited to share that story with him on the channel soon. William is asking what them feet look like. Wouldn't you like to know, William? Wouldn't you like to know? Tom is asking about my favorite non-Beatles George Harrison songs, and I really love this cue because as someone who just could talk about the Beatles for ages, this is very on brand for me. So some of my standout favorites would be My Sweet Lord, Be Here Now, I Got My Mind Set on You is just an absolute George Harrison classic. The Traveling Wilburys that he was a part of course, he does Handle with Care. I'm like, this is gonna be a hit of nostalgia and harmonies and togetherness, and I love that song very much. He also has a solo track called I Live For You, which is just one of the most poetically gorgeous statements of love that I've come across, so if you don't know that one, listen to that. But he is just underrated when it comes to his solo work, so it's nice being able to talk about it. I put this out there every single video, but just so you think I'm not going wonky looking to the side, my questions are on the screen, so we're gonna direct things this way. This question's a bit of an ego booster. Tom is asking, how are you always so cool? What's funny about this is I think I'm one of the least cool people. And I mean that genuinely. This isn't me being phony or bullshitting you. I do not think of myself as a cool person. I like a lot of dorky stuff. I ramble my mind off. I've always liked very niche, bizarre things, and therefore I've been told, like, being bullied and shit growing up, like, you're not cool because of that. And then when you're older, being unique and different, it comes off as cool. So I think that mixed with the retro vibes that I love in fashion, I'll take it. Fuck. I feel like I've come into it even more now, the way I present myself and the way that I just don't hold back my thoughts anymore. So if that's perceived as cool, then cool. We're going to the next one, dream vacation spots. Oh, my number one was always Italy, and I got to do that over the summer for my birthday, and it was easily, hands down, the most magical trip I have ever taken. It was just incredible from start to finish. So Italy was number one, but I would still like to go to Greece. Every photograph that I have seen, it is just absolutely stunning. The water is so clear. The architecture of all those buildings being up in the mountains, it's just, oh, it's so, so pretty. So that'd be very cool. Hawaii I've yet to do, so going there and just being able to chill on a beach for a week, spectacular. I think the trifecta of England, Ireland, and Scotland would be next level fun, just because I'd see a shit ton of concerts while down there. Again, just scenery, pretty views, and good grub. England gets a lot of slack for not being good for food, but when you find the right restaurants and order the right cocktails, I've never had an issue there. So I think that trifecta though together would be awesome. Laura's asking about how I come up with content for my interviews, and this can go many different ways, but the main one is just becoming a professional stalker. I go through other interviews, podcasts, shows that they've done, go through their timelines months and months back, and whatever cool, kooky stuff I come up with that people don't really shine a spotlight on, I attack. Brian, this is a good one. Is Whore Island nice this time of year? Whore Island is nice all year long, baby. And that's it for today's Q&A. Again, thank you to everyone who submitted questions. This is so nice not having to think, and I can just ramble off and talk and chat. So thank you guys for caring and for asking some really fun stuff. I'm about to put up some Christmas decor because we are getting festive. I'm really excited about that and everything coming up. I have a lot more to film. In a couple of hours, I am actually hopping on a Zoom call with a wrestling OG, a total badass in the industry, who's been around for a long time. So it's gonna be very insightful and fun. It's a friend of mine, so I'm pumped. And yeah, then I'm gonna get some sleep because I've been very sleep deprived. Not even a complaint, it's for good reason, but you know, lots going on. So I'm going to go, and then when I come back, it'll be in the form of a new video. So again, don't forget, ooh, what a transition. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Much love.